This one, for sure, is a top seller consistently here at HSN from Embassy. This is their Elite. So this is the top tier, most powerful auto shredder. And whether you're looking to clear paper clutter, you're protecting sensitive info, we've got school coming up again, shredding is a must do. And this is the Elite line, as I mentioned. So it's their strongest and most powerful. We actually haven't seen this since the new year. We brought them in January. They were very popular. So what do I mean by auto shred? So in the back of this, you are able to load up to 140 sheets of paper and just let it go. You don't have to sit here. It's not tedious anymore, and feed it in one by one. So that's fantastic. In the front, it's not always a big shredding job. So in the front, you can load up to 10 pieces. This will also shred through staples. It will shred through credit cards if you need to. And when I say shred, by the way, I mean microcut, which is the latest. It's the gold standard. It is the smallest and the hardest way for criminals to put your info back together. Gone are the days of doing these paper shreds that anybody could just piece back together. So high quality, big bundle too, by the way. Along with your shredder, we have in these two different colors. We have the black, and then we also have it in what we're calling gray. You're also getting these accessories. So you're gonna get 2 bags for this big 5.5 gallon bin. You're also going to get the lubricant sheets, which help the gears and everything stay in shape. You're gonna get 7 of those coming included. Huge sale price, $70 off, very significant. Free shipping, that's another $18 savings, $17.97 to be exact, and 5 flex pays. So we gotta welcome in Bill Duggan to talk about this. Bill, it's one of those things, I think every home needs to have a great shredder.
Oh, no joke, every home does. That's what the federal government even tells us. We need to shred all of these documents because, you know, it's our sensitive information. It's our identity, it's our credit score, and that's where having a shredder is great. However, a lot of us have tried shredders, and they're slow. They overheat, they jam. I gotta feed it in a few at a time. So this is our most powerful from Embassy. First of all, look at the shiny finish. It's not a flat black. It's not even a flat gray. It has that nice shiny luster. That's the Elite model. Has a nice big peekaboo window. All of these are on casters. Another cool thing, it's actually a narrower footprint, so it's less floor space. It sits a little taller, so you don't have to bend over. 5.5 gallon bin, like you were talking about, because Michelle, I have a really small home office. This becomes my waste bin, but then when I need a shredder, it's there. And yes, this has 10 sheet capacity in the front, which is great and convenient. The big game changer, when we talk about power, it's this auto shred tray in the back. What does that mean? I can open up this door, and let's be real, it's Sunday. I was, purging the office, and I realized this stack just got out of control. 30 pages, fine. 60, 50, 140 sheets. I can take that entire stack or half of it, load it up, and it's going to automatically do the shredding for me. That's a nice game changer, because normally we'd all be feeding it.
Right.
But guess what? I can get up and walk away. I can go take the dog for a walk, start dinner, do what I got to do. These have been so popular because of that auto shred feature. But really, it is the convenience of shredding. We have upgraded our game in terms of power, in terms of that small micro cut, yet the footprint doesn't take up a lot of space because that's really what matters too. We talk ourselves out of shredding, but do you know, Michelle, it's 1 in 7 of us fall victims to being an identity theft victim. This is your first line of defense, because when I throw this away, you can't tell if it was a tax document, a prescription information, and that's peace of mind because there are dumpster divers out there.
Right.
So yes, this will go through the paper, but it'll also go through the cardboard. Oh, I just want to confirm, it still ships for free, right? So recycle the cardboard, don't recycle your identity. Because remember, one of the #1 complaints of the Federal Trade Commission is about identity theft, and that's why they tell us, shred. They say, closely guard your social security number, but then they say, shred charge receipts, shred your credit applications, and other sensitive documents. And Michelle, you have probably stuff at home. We all have stacks and papers and mail, and for your husband, for you, the kids even. Kids and seniors are the most susceptible to identity theft because they're not running the credit all the time. They're not applying for, a new car loan or refinancing. So I got about 5 pages here, staples. It's auto shredding in the back, and that's what I appreciate about it too. I loaded it up, but I found something else. I need to shred more. This thing is just hungry.
Look at that.
And the best part about it, right? I'm not on Wi-Fi. It's not Bluetooth. There's no app. It's truly a plug-and-play, upgraded experience, protecting myself. But Michelle, I'm managing all this clutter, all these stacks and piles that I've had in my house. they're just disappearing, and that feels good too.
Right. This thing is a beast. I think you saw one of the
Yep.
reviews said that. This is from the Elite line. So this is their top tier, strongest, most powerful, does the most shredding at once with that 140 sheet auto shred in the back. We've got two options, as you can see. This is a beautiful sleek black. This is the more popular of the two. And then we have the gray, which has that really wonderful kind of silver finish to it. They're both beautiful. If you want to pick this up, what a great time to do it. It's, first of all, a $70 savings from our regular price. The free shipping is a big deal. That's nearly $18 and more in savings there. So you're looking at $87 now that you're saving if you get it today. 5 flex pay means you get it home for $26. And guess what? We are now officially in our extended holiday return period, which means you can use this and test it out through the end of January next year. So plenty of time to get you through the holidays as well. If you think about that, Bill, that's one thing I never realized I should be shredding. All these boxes that come to our home with our name and our address on the front, maybe the packing slip inside could have credit card info. Those need to be shredded too. So there's a lot to keep an eye out for. But when you have something like this just in the office, it's so much easier when you bring the mail in to just kind of drop it in as you go. And it makes your life a lot simpler and more streamlined, right?
And that's just it for most of us. The shredder is in the office because we're hiding it. It doesn't work well. And we finally find a document we need to shred. But that's it. I got a credit card offer. I do not want that credit card offer. And I don't even have to open it up. Oh, this feels good. It has the power. It's not overheating. I swapped out our bin so you can see what microcut looks like in action. Because look at how small this shred is. And that small shred is important. Because, yes, we talked about how you're protecting your identity. Because, you know, you're not throwing something away like this. This is 50-year-old technology. If you still have a strip cut shredder, that's dated technology. Your kids at home, Michelle, will probably piece this together.
Sure.
When you have microcut, you can't. And that's really what's nice. But also, I do appreciate free shipping. It's awesome. Recycle, yes. But your identity could be on that piece of paper, could be on that cardboard. But when you're getting rid of it properly, it feels good. One of the reviews, you were talking about how one called it a beast.
Yeah.
One reviewer called it an instant gratification window. And don't we appreciate that? It's not a hard to do project. I'm cleaning up the office. Well, look what happens. Actually, this is what's great. I'm going to paycheck stuff. How many of us have those? Tax documents. 49% of all identity theft happens during tax season. I'm finally about to file because think of it. We print stuff off. We download stuff. We dig it out of drawers. I need to get rid of it. I'm not just crumpling it up. But this is what I do. As I told you before, my home office is very small. So this larger waste bin, I throw stuff away. Wrappers, cans, whatever. But when I need to shred, I shut that door. And can you guys see the difference? Look at it went to the way back, of course. But look at how much space that one page takes up versus how many pages we are just going to pulverize. So I'm cleaning the office, and maybe have a really clean office, but we still all get junk mail. We still all get those holiday cards even. I love that we're starting that holiday return policy. But you know what? Holiday cards, I love them. I can't throw away those envelopes because my address and identity is on that envelope, but I can shred it because this goes through a lot of stuff. Actually, one of my favorites. I went on a vacation, came back, had all the junk mail. I'm like, I got to go through all this stuff. I loaded it up in that auto shred tray while I went back to, starting the laundry and unpacking the bags because that's what it frees us up in terms of having to manually go through a few pages at a time. And you see that end result. Our embassies are so popular. And I'll be honest, it's not fashion. It's not jewelry. It's a piece of office equipment that does one job, does it darn well, and that's where you're proud of the investment.
But you know what, and to that point though, it's also a necessity. It's something you'll use every day. Great gift idea as well for somebody. I mean, we're all kind of in that mindset right now, and we are bringing out the big sales, the biggest names. This is our customer favorites weekend, and we have already started that extended holiday return period. So if you're picking this up, you have through the end of January next year. So the rest of September, October, November, December, January to test it out. If you don't love it, if you don't see that it is super strong and powerful, send it on back. But we're happy to offer it for you today. It is a huge favorite. We have 2 colors to choose from. Black has been more popular this presentation. We also have it in that gray silver tone. It's on wheels, easy to move around. It's unobtrusive, but it's the inside that makes this a big deal. This is part of the Elite line from Embassy. They're one of the most well-known well-known and trusted companies out there when it comes to shredding and office supplies. These are just examples of the things you need to be shredding. It's not just tax documents, it's ATM receipts, credit card statements, offers, paid utility bills, things we may not have thought of. Maybe you've been keeping all your old pay stubs, bank statements. I mean, even now, we're doing more virtual doctor's office visits. We've got, you know, documents from teachers coming home, things going back and forth more so than ever. We shop from home more than ever. There is a lot of sensitive info out there, and you don't find out something's wrong until it's really wrong. So this is the easiest way to safeguard yourself. It's the latest technology with that micro cut. This is what everyone recommends now. There's no way this is getting put back together. And we'll show you here too, Bill, maybe you can walk us through what we're seeing, old tech versus now.
Well, that's just it. That's the strip cut from the 70s, 30 shreds per page. And that was great because that was our only option. Then a lot of us upgraded to cross-cutting, which we've seen out there. Maybe we have that at home, but that's about 300 shreds per page. Watch what happens. The gears get bigger, the teeth multiply, the shred gets smaller. So that's a lot of power you're getting. That's also a lot of heft. So the fact that, yes, this is going to ship to you for free, this is the time to pick it up. Also, I don't know if we said this before. We launched this model at the very beginning of the year. It has not been back since then. So once we're done with these last two colors, I don't know when we're going to get it back. So if you want the convenience of that 140-sheet auto shred tray, which is great, and I'll be honest with you, do you always need to load it up with 140? No. Just, you know, 10, 12 pages. I don't have to sit there and manually go through that. But also, it has a front tray too, which you can do two things at once. And yes, we're working from home. Actually, Michelle, I went out and did some recycling over the weekend, and look what I found in the recycling bin in my condo. Someone in the building is an HSN host, and let's see, what is this? What is it? Lock and Mains. Oh, it's hair extensions. Okay, so private corporate information is here in my hands. So you don't want to be the weak corporate link at home. Upgrade your shredder. But you also had said it. A lot of us don't realize we were an identity theft victim until it's too late. We're sitting down at the car dealership. We're trying to refinance. And like, you don't qualify because of this, that, from whenever. This is your first line of defense, and you'll appreciate it. Look what it does for you.
Really fantastic. You guys, $70 off. Free shipping's another $18 savings, 5 flex pay, extended holiday returns, and this is the elite version. Remember too, you're gonna get extra trash bins and you're gonna get the lubrication sheets to keep it running well. Bill, thank you so much. I so appreciate you being here. We'll see you soon.
My pleasure. Have a good Sunday. Bye, everyone.
Same to you. Hey, by the way, when you guys are shopping, did you know we offer Protection Plus plans? They're very inexpensive and you get huge coverage on all of your things like your shredders, your TVs, even your jewelry can be covered. 24/7 customer service. There's no deductibles. If you search Protection Plus on our website, you can get more info. If you are picking up the shredder, it'll also pop up as an option when you go to your cart. We've got a quick break. On the other side, the Shark handheld. It's been a huge hit, and we've got a great sale when we return.